Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 3 of this Let's Play Victoria 2. This is the army with a state, Prussia. In the last episode, we started a war against France for Alsace-Lorraine, just so we have a little bit more territory in the North German Federation when we form it, and we are currently also fighting against Russia, which I had kind of forgotten about. At the end of the last episode, we re-established our alliances with Sweden and Switzerland, and we're going to try and call them in again, especially Sweden, because I would very much like for you to fight against Russia. And it says they will accept. So 10th of December is the next time I can do that. That's fine. In the meantime, we are starting to occupy a bit of land here. The French are definitely marching north to come and meet the threat that we have presented them. Do you have a commander? You do. You don't have much experience. What I will do, however, is split you in half and send you to go and reinforce. Jacobin uprising. The revolutionary flames in Prussia are fanned as Memel erupts into open rebellion. Crying out for liberty, justice and equality, the citizen state take to the streets. All pops in Memel gain for militancy. Liberal causes have started to gain traction in Danzig. While no one knows for sure, rumour has it that the root cause of the sudden upswing in liberal propaganda efforts is the recent foundation of a secret society. Whether it be Rossiscinians, Freemasons or the Bavarian Illuminati, someone is spreading liberal ideas in Danzig. All pops become 30% more liberal, or local consciousness increases. Liberal agitation. I'll take the consciousness, that's fine. Oh, they decided not to actually attack us. Okay, let's head back here. And you can see the progress bar there, which shows the speed that we're taking things. If the troops are in red, then they can't be supported and they won't receive reinforcements. And the number of troops we can support is actually dropping fast. That's because we weren't spending enough on our military, clearly. So what I might do is start focusing on soldiers a little more aggressively. Although our minions seem to be marching to the fight as well. But also, I cannot afford the attrition that I've been taking without really intending to. You're starting to attack Rhineland, but Rhineland is a fort, which means it's going to take you forever to do. Alright, so we've taken Colmar, so we're just going to continue creeping forwards. Holstein's fall into Russia. We have taken Metz and Strasbourg. What is the war score yet in this war? Show wars, here we go, 1%. Okay. Let's have you attack them, and have you come forwards. And then I think we're going to go and attack the Russians. So here we go, upper house rearranged. So this is as politics take over. So more and more of our people will become liberal. Far less of them are conservative as we are swinging more towards a liberal government type. I'm kind of doing that for economic reasons, but I might be spreading too quickly. I don't particularly want to go and occupy much of Russia's land. I just want to stop them taking our own. Oh, crap. Oh no, that's us attacking them. That's fine. You're going to try and sneak around the back. That's fine. We're just going to attack you straight away afterwards, as you're not sending in many troops. Now, I'm going to assume that France has mobilized. Yes, they have. So you can see reserves are mobilized, which means that France will have way more troops than we do, but they will be of rubbish quality. Meanwhile, Britain is fighting the French navies. That is good. And we are just taking some land, so we just need to kind of keep an eye on the stuff over here. The minions are actually going after the Russians, plus now Sweden's in this war. No, they aren't, because we haven't called them. We should go and do that. Sweden! Call ally. Alright, we've sent a call to Sweden. I think we probably should to Switzerland as well. Switzerland has honoured. Sweden has honoured. Okay, so both Switzerland and Sweden are both in the war now, which is lovely. Let's go and attack that unit. Egypt has accepted the offer of the Ottoman Empire. They have taken Ankara and Adana. And we've lost the occupation of Memel. Yeah, they are taking more and more stuff over here, but the minions are taking stuff off of them, so it's not the end of the world. You know what? We are going to start occupying some land. I'm not expecting to take anything off of them, but it's just something we can do. They are... Are they reinforcing? Not really. They're attacking me here, so they are taking damage. And I'm going to shift these troops over there, I think, or these guys once they've taken that. Yeah, we're going to have you come in here. Reinforcements, we have lost Katowice. The Russians are definitely doing a bit of damage here, which is kind of irritating. How are we doing in Saxony? We're at 92%, we can almost sphere them. Which will be lovely. Okay, our minions are fighting against the Russians. Sweden is also good. I'm kind of surprised how effective they're being here, though I now outnumber them. We've lost a general, that is most unfortunate. We are losing a lot of men, why? They have -2. I guess we're just getting bad die rolls. They have a slightly better general than we do, but that's it. Okay, we've taken Plock. Do we want to fight the Russians? Well, they're fighting us, so we have no choice. Why are we taking damage here? They are again... Oh wow, they have a really good general. Blimey. Okay, we won the Battle of Warsaw, we won the Battle of Metz. Good. How much war score has this left us with? Remember, I only need 16. 3. Great. Okay, let's move you back a little bit to recover. We are losing troops. You are sending more and more in. This is a very big battle here, actually. And actually, one of the things that you can and should do in this is shift troops out. Whoops. If and when you can. So I'm retreating out some of them and then leaving the fresh men behind. That means that these guys can then recover outside of the battle. So we're just going to pull back behind our lines. We're going to keep on fighting the French here with our still fresh unit. The British are here. Are the British coming to assist me? Doesn't really look like it. We've won the occupation of that, and we've lost the occupation of Epinal. Okay. Oh, you managed to catch my really small unit. That's really irritating. I hadn't realised that. Did you just get spunked? You did, and you were mostly artillery. Damn it. And lost a full stack there. Yeah, we've lost 13 brigades in this war. That's really, really bad. Because you kind of want to keep the experience. Britain, can you come and assist me? Please. Like, I'm actually winning this battle right now. And I'd kind of like to keep it that way. What can we do? Ah, we can sphere Saxony. Excellent. Let's go and do that. Add to sphere Saxony. Boom. Welcome to the team. Now we can stop working on Saxony. Is anyone else trying to get anything? You're trying to take Saxe-Meiningen. A couple of you are trying to get a couple of the others. We now just need to wait for the coronation of Victoria. Nope. England has indeed just left us to our devices here. Thanks, England. -6. Awesome. Alright, at least we're taking some lands here. Although that's not where we want to take it. We want to take Alsace-Lorraine. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to shift you guys over here, because that should just be plains. There's no penalty to fighting there. And then we're going to let the minions fight against the Russians. This has been a really bad war. Agitation dies down. The sound of rain falling on the deserted square is deafening. A tattered pamphlet, thrown in the gutter, the ink running out across the paper in a soft bluish blooms, is the only thing that still serves as proof that Danzig was, until just recently, a hotbed of liberal agitation. Depicted on the pamphlet is sans culotte, the iconographic personification of the French Revolution, holding a republican tricolour. The pamphlet reads, "Liberty, equality, brotherhood, Prussia." It is soon swept away by the rain and down into the sewers whence it came. And they are no longer agitating. Good. Oh, you've moved away. I kind of need to fight against some of the Russians here. And I need you two to recover quickly. Although Britain's finally arriving in big numbers. Alright, let's start again to try and take some of this land. Let's go and fight the Russians. So how is this war going? Yeah, we're on -4 because of that big battle in France which Britain refused to reinforce me on. Thanks, Britain. Okay, that's a 1 war score. Oops. 1 war score. Let's go up and continue doing what we were doing. fact, I can separate you out and we'll take less attrition. The relative quiet of the early 19th century was broken with a crashing revelry in 1839, as liberal agitation erupted into open revolution across the continent. The monarchical ancien regimes of Europe could only look on in horror and disgust as the rhythms of the French Revolution could again be heard, echoing from Europe's tumultuous streets, and students and youth again gathered under Republican tricolours, celebrating the ideals, dreams and wishes of a young generation animated by the powerful message of human liberty, and economic, cultural, social and national affairs that was the European liberalism. Liberal agitation will be removed from Prussia. Prussia gets the springtime of nations until 16th of May 1839. The following affects militancy and non-colonial plus 30. Wow, that's got even worse. Alright, I need to be careful that I'm not allowing liberalism to spread too quickly. Alright, is Britain winning me this war? No. You need to move up here and reinforce, please. Yay, I won a battle. Verdun. But stuff is being occupied, unfortunately. You're going to go and take Memel back. You're fighting a silly battle there. And we are thrashing the Russians. Our army is a lot stronger than the Russians. Russians have decided to expand our current war by demanding West Preussen. So the Russians are investing more and more into this fight. We are at -7. But we have taken Alsace-Lorraine. We're just losing points because of the battles, which have been, to be fair, disastrous. Have we lost another army? No. Oh, there they are. We need to take that back. You two need to group up and go and take that back, please. Why are they able to piece out all the minions so easily? Oh, you won it already. Good, that's a big victory. Let's move you down here and go and fight these guys. Like, we are thrashing the Russians, but it's the French that are causing problems. You have 19,000 men, that's not going to be enough to go after them, so we're just going to keep on occupying stuff. Okay, we're back at 0. We've lost the occupation of Metz, that's very annoying. Let's go and try and intercept you. Are we going to manage? No, we're not. Let's do this. I think this will be okay. We have a very cavalry heavy army and they have reinforcements right there. No, you know what, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this though. Yeah, that's a fight we can win. Go, 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 go! Arrive! Before it's too late. Thank you. Yeah, we demolish Russian armies, which is interesting. French armies fare a lot better, but the Russian ones we do thrash. That's because I have good generals over on this side. Won the Battle of Verdun. You could use some support very well. France just run off. We'll go and support in here. Hopefully that will mean another French rout. Ooh, 5% war score victory there. That's a big one. Alright, what are we up to? 6%. Yeah, we're starting to recover now. Finally. Although you guys have taken a lot of damage. Von Zieten, attack +3, morale +19. Okay. I'm wondering how many of the French armies we can take on, but I think we need to back off a bit and recover some troops. Yeah, the Russians are taking more and more land. I don't like this. The French are starting to go off to Switzerland. We're beating that French army, though, thankfully. We might need to go and reclaim that. Oh, you're up to 44,000 men. In which case, we're going to wait until they arrive in Allenstein, and then we're going to attack them. Battle of Nancy was won, that's good. Come on. Oh, you're going to Königsberg. 10th of August, 2 days. 1, 2. Go and attack them. Stop suffering attrition. Okay, meanwhile, our army over here, 27,000 men. I'm going to go and reinforce Saarbrücken. Oh, that's only 16,000 men. Yeah, maybe not. Unless you're going to follow me. Oh wow, they have a lot of morale here. And reinforcements have just arrived. We might actually lose this. I can't believe the French actually managed to land in England. That's insane. Yeah, morale is a problem here. And they just took Saarbrücken, damn it. Right, we won the Battle of Metz. Can't get there in time. Never mind. Let's go and take Saarbrücken back. We'll leave the English there to take Metz. Hesse-Kassel, another one's lost. No, we're thrashing the Russians again. In fact, if we win this battle, and we might... In fact, we should. They've only got 11,000 men left. This was a close fight. Still could end the wrong way. Come on, you can do this, guys. You can do this. This is going to give me so much war score if we win it. 7 to 5%, 4% to 7. Ah! 6. Crap. Yeah, I'm losing land. I know. Saarbrücken. No, don't lose this fight, please. They're down to 1 regiment. We've still got 2. They're fighting my navy. I don't care. Yes! Wow, they lost 52,000 men. I lost 15. Wow, that pulled us back. Oh, they've taken West Preußen. We need to take that back. Blimey. Whew. And we need to get you to safety somehow. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to achieve that. I think we basically need to run through Russia. Oh no, you're going there. We'll go to Danzig. I mean, we still have 33,000 men here, we just have no morale. How is Russia managing to piece out all the minions? They're not occupying them. Oh wow, you're a 50,000 man army now. Interesting. Right, Saxony. Would you like an alliance? Of course you would. Good. Good. So I just need that army to recover. This army, meanwhile, is now taking stuff away from the French. I have a feeling we're making a bit of a resurgence. Oh, hello, that's a big army. Let's group you together and go and fight the French army here. Like, we have regrouped. We should be able to win this fight. We have a +2 attack guy. We took Danzig back. We can take this back. Lost Warsaw. Oh shit, that was our good general. Just died. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the Russians are kicking our ass. I think we need to shift our troops over to the Russian front and then let Britain deal with France. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. We'll go and assist the British here. We'll go and fight them. Right, you need to go and kill them, and then fight your way out of here. In fact, you can just go and fight all of these small armies. That would be totally cool. If you would do that, take this stuff back. So maybe I don't need to separate you out. Okay, I think we're clawing our way back again. We're definitely keeping a lot more military strength than they are, which is good. Now our army over here is going to be doing a bit of a behind-the-scenes struggle. Upper house was rearranged, becoming way more liberal. Yeah, I definitely need to be careful. I've been liberalising too quickly. You're getting reinforcements. I don't like that. Let's have you come over here. Not both of you. You stay there. You go and kill them there. That's good. Oh, crap. We take... Shit. I wasn't watching Berlin. We need to go and take that back. Badly. Both of you guys, go and take Berlin back. Move. Because that's going to cost a lot of war score against us. These are both fights that we should win quite easily. Our army is a lot stronger than that of the Russians. There we go. Oh crap, that's a big French army. We seem to be beating them though. You make your way back there. In fact, make your way over here, reinforce them, and then we'll push our way through to Berlin. Are we going to beat them? I think we are. That was a big victory. Good. You guys, Berlin, go. Saxony, how would you like to join this war? Thank you. Yeah, this is not a fight we're going to win. How are we doing? +5. Shite. I was definitely focusing on the wrong people here. That is a big Russian army there. Let's group you two together. 39,000 at half morale. We'll wait for you to go and attack them, and then we're going to jump in. And you guys need to run the hell away. Yeah, that was a bad defeat. Bugger. It looks like the British are pulling back. Where's the British army? This is a really big fight. There we go. Good. Alright, let's go and make sure we take Berlin back. Let's split you in half again. And start taking some of this stuff back again. I mean, bear in mind I did not mobilise and both of these guys probably did. But I'm getting my arse handed to me. This is really not good. Can't believe I let them take Berlin. Well, I didn't let them take it, they just took it. It's not like I was like, here, have Berlin. Alright, our armies are back here. Coronation of Queen Victoria on the 28th of June, 1838. Princess Alexandria Victoria of House Hanover ascended to the throne of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland as Queen Victoria. Her reign, which would last even a few years into the 20th century, would later be remembered as the absolute zenith of the British Empire, upon which the sun never set. The last British monarch of the House of Hanover, her ascension has also marked the end of the personal union between Britain and Hanover. Today, a jubilant crowd in London has escorted the young Queen Victoria to her residence in the newly built Buckingham Palace. In which case, Hanover, we are going to start influencing the hell out of you. How's this war going? That's another victory. We're at 0%. Defender occupations, 12%. Yeah. I mean, once I get rid of their occupations, I think we'll be back into it. But, oh man, Francis, where is the British army? Oh, there are just so many Russians. Looks like the Swiss will be out soon enough. Can I call you in? I can. Totally forgotten to do that. Refused to join us. Bastards. Right. Thankfully, we retake our provinces pretty quickly. I don't know how long I can keep this up. Once we've retaken Berlin, that should be a big bonus for us. Let's go and take that. And then we'll go and fight some of the smaller Russian armies. Unfortunately, they're taking land over here now, which isn't good. There we go, Berlin's back in our hands. We're at 9%. Who's their war leader? Oh, requires 15. Alright, just taking a little bit more and beating the Russians a bit more. I think we'll do wonders. Leipzig? Oh, that's a big victory. 15,000 men. Let's go and send you over to Magdeburg and group you together in Halle. We can increase Hanover. Increase opinion. Boom. Hanover is now friendly. Is anyone else rising in Hanover? I don't think so. We've lost the occupation of Königsberg. The end of the revolution. Broken, busted and thrown to the sides lie the barricades. The tricolour has stopped waving in the windowsills. The events that will be recorded by history as the Prussian Liberal Revolution of 1839 are all in the past, and it seems that we've managed to weather the storm. All liberals lose 4 militancy and 4 consciousness, and we gain 16 prestige. Well, apparently we just had a revolution. I didn't even realise they were revolting. Okay, we're at 10%. Let us push back the hordes of Russians. Oh, no, not yet. We'll wait for reinforcements to come in. In fact, we'll send you guys in there. Bring you up to Stettin. Trier fell. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about the French. If only the British would come. Where is the British army? This is ridiculous. I mean, my armies are finally actually fighting well, but that's only because I'm fighting the Russians, who are kind of easy. Dresden was victorious. Good. Let's go and beat this army. This is actually a pretty large army. Hopefully we can take it before they take over Kustrin. Oh, we're at 15%. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Propose peace. They would not accept this offer. Damn it. That's another 3%. Let's go and fight that. And then I think we need to go after the French. Turn our armies around. Russian Empire has accepted peace with Switzerland. White peace. My armies are definitely getting their act together now. Which is nice to see. About time. Another victory. Let's select you and have you come over to Breslau. That's going to be worth a lot of victory points. You guys come over here. Good. Right, we're at 26% now, Russia. Come on. Peace deal. They would accept this offer. Boom. The Russian Empire has accepted a generous offer of peace. Acquire Alsace-Lorraine. Finally. Alright. Man, we lost so many troops there. That was ridiculous. We did get quite a lot of experience, though. Our armies are going to be fairly decent because of that. And even more importantly, our generals. Alright, let's back off and split our armies up again. We're going to have to rebuild a lot of troops after this. In fact, with our 2 focuses right now, we need to be focusing on generals. Not generals, on soldiers. How long have we not been researching anything? Crap. Quite a long time, I think. Ah, and we can do a reform. So, now that our population have clamoured for reform, we can choose what we want. So I think we're going to take the state-controlled trade unions, because social reform desire plus 10%, immigrant attraction plus 1%. And then once we have that, once we start getting social reform desire, then we can start getting the social reforms. And that's really when your nation starts to emerge quite powerfully. Alright, let's reduce the tax burden on these poor bastards. Make it 70% for all of them except for the rich, which we're going to reduce down to 0 so you can start building me some more factories. That immediately makes a massive difference, actually. Good. Let's reduce the tax burden on all of you. Tariffs I'm going to leave at 25. And then the focuses, we're just going to have a look at where we are the most populous. We're going to remove the focus in here and here, Schließen. We're going to increase our focus for soldiers, and Norheim also soldiers. Because we're going to need to. That was a disastrous war, if I'm being quite honest. And we can also enact a decision. Reichsland, Alsace, Lothringen. Since we have acquired control over the formerly French regions of Alsace-Lorraine, perhaps we should also consider changing the street names. Let us institute the new Reichsland of Alsace-Lothringen. I think that's a great idea. Gain 5 prestige. Lovely jubbly. Marvellous. Restore the academia. Many within our academic circles fear that the present direction of academia suffers from undue bias and that we should return to a more traditional academic profile. It means we lose some prestige, and we lose our academic confusion for a short time, and we change to traditional academia. Now that is... we basically can focus research in certain directions. I've totally forgotten how you do that. Here we go. Military industrial complex, which means we get bonus to army research and to industrial, but a penalty to culture and navy. You know what? I'm still happy with that. We probably should start researching more of the army, because we are supposed to be an army with a state. Anyway, that's it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series so far, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing. And if you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.